What's up, everybody? Ravi Ramnarain again from RaviRamCPA.
I'm Devin Ramnarain. Hey, guys.
And today represents our 10th vlog.
Woo!
Yay! So, and again, we take our messages, our comments very seriously. And one thing that came in as of late is, hey, you guys need to talk a little more about current events. So,
Yes.
what better current event to talk about than the Trump-North Korea summit that happened this past week?
Yes, it's a very important topic, very important for us as a country and for us as a world. Let me start out this vlog with a disclaimer. We are not sponsored by any news source.
Mm-mm.
We do not have an affinity towards either political party or any political party. We are not funded to say or not to say anything that we say on this vlog.
Correct.
Nor are we monetized by YouTube or Google or any of its affiliates at this time.
Correct. And with that being said, let's dive right into it. Devin, if you don't mind describing what happened this past week with Trump and the North Korean leader.
Okay, to my understanding, the North Korean leader Kim Jong-Un and Donald Trump signed an agreement where North Korea has agreed to denuclearize the entire country of North Korea with the understanding that if they do so, the U.S. will raise some of the strict sanctions they have in the country regarding trade. North Korea doesn't have any real exports.
Correct.
But North Korea has this new plan to, I guess, create a real estate haven, if you will, off their beaches, because I guess they have some beautiful beaches, according to Trump. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people are going to go vacation in North Korea. I know I probably won't. What I have as an issue with this personally, and I'm sure Ravi will agree with me, is North Korea has agreed not to continue testing their nuclear entities, but they have kind of shown that they don't need to do that with us anymore.
Yeah, they've been playing mind games with the rest of the world for some time now. I believe that the current leader of the country, he had a father and a grandfather who played similar games. And I know a lot of you are probably watching this right now and are wondering, what on God's green earth does this have to do with accounting? Well, or finance for that matter. So let's...
and we'll get into that in a minute.
We'll get into that.
But as Ravi was saying, they have been playing games with us for a while. They've been making these promises for a while. And how many times have they made these same promises and requests for food for their people, and it's literally just led to more development of their nuclear testing.
Right.
Ravi, you want to talk about some of the American side?
Well, yeah. I mean, and again, I'm all for, here at RaviRamCPA, we are all for a peaceful world and diplomacy and whatnot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't want to be sending our B-list business people over to that part of the world to negotiate, especially after, we have a great working relationship with China, and telling them all of a sudden that, hey, you're going to have to pay some tariffs if you want to export your goods to the U.S. When let's be real, when you're buying goods from China versus goods from the U.S., there's a reason why. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, as a consumer, my entire outfit is from China. Most of my clothes are. Mm-hmm. It's not so much that the quality is better. It's about the same, but it's cheaper, so much cheaper. And you don't have to leave your house, and it just gets shipped to you. And it's the same stuff for less money. And, Americans, you know how we are. We'll trade convenience for, a reasonable price any day.
Right. So, yeah, again, not to digress or anything like that, but literally sending our not best businessman over there to start the negotiations with the North Korean leader was a mistake, given the fact that the China situation just happened, with the tariffs. B, as everyone here knows, no one really talks about it anymore. This person doesn't have the best business track record. Everyone knows about owing over $1 billion between himself and his companies in the early 90s, personally guaranteeing close to $1 billion of that debt, and literally relying on relationships with those banks to kind of work his way out of it, which, I mean, let's be real here. Anybody that's declaring bankruptcy is not the tip-top business person. Would you hire him as your CFO?
No.
No. We wouldn't hire him for anything. So
sorry for my hesitation.
Yeah. And then C, you're bringing guys like Dennis Rodman into this type of very very serious discussion and putting him front and center as your prop, if you will, to make this whole thing look like it's all great and it's going to go over very well. No, that type of element just makes what's already a freak show into a circus, I guess, if you want to, for lack of a better comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, everybody, assets minus liabilities equals equity. If you're sending a guy there with a B-list level of expertise and understanding something as basic as that, what kind of business deal is he going to strike with a very, very relatively crafty dictator who is basically going to eat him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Pun intended, I guess, too, if you look at him.
Yeah, he's the only one eating in that country as well, I have to say.
It's very unfair. And again, we're all for foreign policy and diplomacy and whatnot, but man, can we send our best people? We need to send, I don't know, pick a Fortune 500 CFO or whatever CEO to go over there.
Exactly. And he's kind of tearing away some of our closer allies, such as China or Canada, and trying to bring a closer relationship with places like North Korea. I don't really see the benefit in it. I feel like it's dangerous for our people, it's dangerous for the world, and I don't feel like it's going to end in anything changing for the better, honestly. These promises have been made already.
Correct. Yeah, and again, we realize here that we're talking about things that are a little off of our usual bread and butter. At the same time, we care very deeply about the American people and we want to see this country do well in the future. We were born here, we live here, we want to retire here and just pass everything on to our generations going forward.
Yes. And Trump talks about fake news. Well, we're not paid to say anything that we're saying right now. We're just concerned as citizens and as patriots.
Right, and we're on your side. We want to help you guys out.
And we just don't see this ending either no differently or no better.
Yeah, so again, just what can the people do to pay attention to what's going on, voice your opinion. You're all voters, most of you watching this vlog.
Yes.
And voice your opinions, use your constitutional right to make a difference.
Exactly.
So for Devin Ramtherain, I'm Ravi Ramtherain. So long, and we will see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.